Here I'm going to share with you my Mad magazine collection. These magazines probably go back about 50 years worth. I'm just going to go through them. There's also some cracked magazines in here as well. These ones right here on top aren't in order, but as we go through them, they start to go in order. There's a 70s one there, another 70s. Those are old 74. One of the newer ones. And here's all the real older ones. I keep them in baggies because they're falling apart. The real older Mad magazines here from 1959, number 44. Another one, 1959 again. Here's another one. Real cool 60s issues. These are some of my favorite issues too. I just love them. Another one, Frankenstein. Some of them are a little rough, but they're still great. These were all my grandmother's. She likes to collect them probably years. In the 70s, 80s, definitely. These are actually mine I bought as a kid. I used to buy these at the corner store. These special edition ones. And these are all in order. Starting with newest to oldest. They're special edition. Then it starts to get older down to the 90s, 87, 86. Some are special, 86, 85, 84, 84, 84. A lot of these ones. Real nice and thick too. They just put a bunch of random ones in there really, and that's what you get. I think this one's real cool. This one actually has a copy of the first magazine, the first original comic that comes in there. And I think that that's real cool. Comes with a copy of that. This one's kind of like a book. It's real big, real thick, as you can see. This one's our special edition ones. That one's I always thought was real cool. It's a Reader's Choice. Has a bunch of different covers on there. Bunch of different ones. A lot of them I don't even have. But yeah, a bunch of covers on there. This one is cool. This is when they started to do the color. Started to put everything in the colors. This one's got like all the Indiana Jones. This one was the first one I seen with all the colors in it back in summer of '99. I was only 8 years old when I bought that magazine. Real good one. Let's see what else we got. And then we're going to move on here to the next stack of them. Start with the newest to oldest. The newer one, 07. And then it starts to go back. I had a subscription for years. And this starts with 03. And I think it goes back to like 2000. Just go through these ones real fast. They're not too exciting. These are all 02. The whole year right here. 02. Working backwards here. Lord of the Rings. Everything that was popular at that moment. SpongeBob. Grand Theft Auto. 20 Dumbest. 2002. September 2002. Let's see what else we got. August 02. Brittany. Smallville. I think that was pretty funny. That one could almost be done today. It's funny how some of these back from the 60s, I mean, they still hold up with time, you know, even the stories in them still have a message. Even a lot of the political stuff, I was going through them and reading again after having them in storage for years. And I mean, they hold up. I mean, they're still funny, even though some of them are 40, even 50 years old, some of these magazines. Some of the newer ones aren't that great, I give you that. This one was a 2-part cover. So Johnny Knoxville there, and then part 2, kaboom. I actually remember going to the store and buying this one so I could have 2 covers. Now as an adult, I think it's a waste, but I think it's kind of funny. Eminem, Survivor. This is when all the Firestone tires were burning out. Do you remember that? Everybody's getting blowouts. It's a funny cover. One's got Richard Hatch, the dude that won Survivor. Remember that? The first Survivor. That one's 400th issue. This one was a real big deal. In all the Mad videos, you'll see it. I think this one's real cool because it actually came with a fold-out poster. But you see on back of it, it was actually part of the magazine. So you take out part of the magazine and you take it out. I used to have that poster on my wall. That one was another 2-parter. I don't have the second part. It got ruined and I gave it away. But, you know, of course, we all know who the other one was. George Bush is another one. Pets.com puppet. Just going to go through them real fast. Harry Potter. Just tons of this one. Let's see what year is this one. Going back to January 2000, December 1999, 99, 99, August 99, episode 1. It Happens. Tomb Raider. Alex Trebek. Titanic. This one goes back to 98. There's a little bit of a jump there before I got the subscription. This one's 91. 89. And these ones were my grandma's, all these older ones. 86. 86. Garbage Pail. Classic. 85. Some of these are so old I had to tape them, as you can see. 85. Beautiful cover art. Indiana Jones, look at that, beautiful. That gizmo. Really like, I think these were some of the best years that they had for Mad. Definitely these early 80s, 70s, 60s are definitely some of the greatest. All tore up. Definitely. Cool Rocky cover, cool MASH cover. This one's a real awesome one. Doesn't look like Time Magazine or something. Pac-Man, Man of the Year. A lot of real cool ones. Oops, no, it's sticking. A little bit of tape on there. Don't buy this issue. Buy the one underneath. I thought that one was really cool. Sonny Bono, skis and hitting some trees. Staying alive. And of course the classic Star Wars. Now we're going to go right over here to Cracked. Got a lot of Cracked magazines too. Laura Croft. What year is that? Probably, I don't even know. That one don't got a year. Oh, July 99. A lot of cool ones. Never really cared for Cracked as much as I did Mad, but I mean, it is a good magazine. Don't get me wrong. I used to buy these two at the corner store all the time. This one's kind of one of those special editions, July 98. I remember I got this one for Easter in my Easter basket. Yeah, July. This is the summer special edition one. This is the first Cracked magazine I ever got. Beavis and Butthead. My grandmother bought it for me. These are some of her older ones. Turtles, that one's real cool. Another one from 1990. This is another one of those big special edition ones from 84. And it goes back to the 80s. May 85. There's that one. August 84. Monsters. This is always one of my favorite covers. I just thought it was just amazing. This one, February 83. That one's great. Another special edition, 83. I always thought this ET cover is real cool too. How awesome that is. January 83. Video game from 82. All the old school stuff in there. Magnum PI. Look at that one. November 82. Isn't that classic? Sylvester Stallone. The man himself, Burt Reynolds. And these were some off ones, crazy. He only ever had 2 issues. I never knew this, but I always thought that was weird how Marvel actually made this one. And it didn't last long. I think it only lasts like 15 issues or something like that. And that one's a real rare one. And there it goes. My Mad magazine collection of hundreds. That is probably about 50 years worth. Hope you guys enjoy.